A teenage party ends badly. The year was 1989. It was a party with alcohol. A teenage party which was not supervised by any responsible adults. The following morning, a 14-year-old teenager's body is found on the beach. Her exposed body in the sand dunes nearby at Stockton Beach on the east coast of Australia, New South Wales. It was the 3rd of November, 1989. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Dr. Sanay, and here I am with a story about what happened to a 14-year-old girl, Leigh Leigh, a vivacious, happy and a kind girl, a good girl, brought up with very good values by her parents, Robert Lane Monsell and Robert William Mears, and her grandma too, who was very heavily involved in Leigh Leigh's life. Guys, Leigh Leigh was born on the 24th of July, 1975, and lived with a caring and loving stepfather, Brad Sherman, and mum after her parents had divorced when Leigh Leigh was very young. Guys, Leigh Leigh was an year 8 student at Newcastle High School in 1989 who enjoyed school, also going to the cinema with her cousin and best friend Tracy, and she was a typical teenager. Guys, on 3rd November 1989, 14-year-old Leigh Leigh was attending a 16-year-old boy's birthday party at Stockton Beach, New South Wales, on the east coast of Australia. Mum and her stepfather believed that the party would be supervised by responsible adults. But Leigh Leigh fell victim to drunken teenagers that night. She was lured to the beach by a set of boys who were totally and completely drunk, and they assaulted her intimately. All of these perverts took turns assaulting her. She just lay there, too scared and helpless. Then, after kicking Leigh Leigh and spitting on her, these monsters left her on the beach. Leigh Leigh was half conscious, probably as she lay there, unable to even move. Guys, these young drunken criminals came back to the beach and took her life in the most horrendous way. Now, just imagine this. The poor, helpless 14-year-old girl being attacked by these insane maniacs. Oh my God. Matthew Grant Webster, an 18-year-old who acted as a bouncer at the event, pleaded guilty to Leigh Leigh's murder and was sentenced to 20 years in prison with a 14-year non-parole period. He was released on parole in June 2004 after serving 14 and a half years. Only. Anyone would wonder why a monster like that was released back into society on parole? I don't know, guys. Charles Wilson was the other bouncer and only other person aged over 18 at the party. He was another criminal who participated in this horrendous event of molesting a young child and taking her life. A third male, aged 15, pleaded guilty to having intimate relations with a 14-year-old minor that night. And guys, there were others who participated in this murderous act as well, who were not punished. We are asking why? Why not? And guys, listen to this. Leigh Leigh's murder received considerable attention in the media, initially focusing on her intimate assault and murder. Media attention later concentrated more on the lack of parental supervision and the drugs and alcohol at the party. And, believe me or not, on Leigh Leigh's character. What was that? Guys, Leigh Leigh was a helpless victim that night. Blame Leigh Leigh? This is a shameless and cowardly way to look at this horrid, heinous crime. Okay, I believe there should have been parental supervision, yes. And having drugs and alcohol was a bad idea, yes. But blame this poor little girl? Where is that coming from? Blame the victim for the monstrosity of the acts of the demonic young men who destroyed her? What kind of society are we living in? Think about this, guys. Just please think. How unfair can human beings get? Let me tell you also that Leigh Leigh's murder inspired a theatrical play entitled A Property of the Clan, which was later revised and renamed, as well as a feature film of the same name. I have seen the play. I watched the feature film too, guys. The title is Black Rock. I recommend you watch it too. Let this be a lesson for all parents of young girls and boys. teenagers, even young men and women, even a bit older than their teens. Just supervise them. Please have sober, responsible people supervising these parties where alcohol and drugs are available. This move could help save lives, don't you think? Supervise parties. Is that so hard? Think about this. Thank you, guys. That's it for tonight. Thank you for tuning in, and good night.